Still cracking in 2025/2026. Nigga, I just signed a client on that motherfucker last week, my G. I swear to God. I swear to God. And he got a bag. I know he got a bag because he told me the bag and I seen the bag. And I got paid the bag. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Rel back with another video. Today I'm going to teach you how to become a graphic designer in 2026. So stay tuned to check it out. Peace. So number one, think about the end first. I truly feel like this is the most important aspect of choosing a career because it gives you a path to follow. You have a purpose. When you choose what you want at the end, it gives you a purpose, it gives you guidance, and it gives you direction. And it helps steer your career on where you would like it to go. And you can always change this whenever you feel like it's time. It kind of gives you a set of do's and don'ts on things that you will and you won't accept on your journey. When I first started, I didn't think about this. I just wanted to make shit look dope. I ain't gonna lie, like I was the designer that just wanted to create and make fly shit. I didn't really think about the end. I didn't even think there was an end. As I told you guys in the past, like it took me 8 years to get paid from graphic design. So I never even thought money was there. I didn't think a career was there. I didn't know anybody in this career. I didn't know shit. Like I never even thought I could get paid off of my design or my artwork. I just loved what I was doing. So if there was one thing I would change, it would have been that. I would have kept the pride and the joy and doing what I love to do and enjoying what I was doing and having a great time and creating dope shit. But I also would have been I would have had more foresight and I would have been thinking about the future first. Real quick, y'all hit up Durrell.com. I got everything you need. I got dope merch, mentorship, portfolio reviews, digital products, plus more. So tap in now, links in the description. Peace. And I want to say this too, being a creative, that's your job, is to create, right? So there's nothing wrong with just that being your foundation and wanting to create dope shit and just wanting to have an outlet. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm talking about as a career and finding a job at this and wanting to make a living off of this, you're gonna need some direction, you know, because in my case, not having a direction led me to make a lot of mistakes early on, and it led me to taking jobs that didn't fit my personality, that didn't fit what I needed in my career. You know, I took a lot of low paying jobs. I'm talking about I was making, my first job, I made $8 an hour under the table. Under the table. And that job is still getting paid from the t-shirt designs that I designed back then. So that was 2013 and he's still getting, so he made his money back 1 billion times over, you feel me? But I have no regrets on my journey because that journey led me to here I am today, and it allows me to kind of give you guys guidance so you don't make the same mistakes I did. And to be honest, there are no wrong choices on this. Just be prepared to stand on what you want because you're gonna get challenged early and often and you're gonna have a lot to learn on this journey, and most importantly, you're gonna need to believe in yourself as you continue on. Number two, validate yourself. Another thing that I struggled with in my career early on was I had low confidence and I was always looking for validation outside of myself. Early on, I would always ask people their opinion on my designs, and if they didn't like it, it would hurt my feelings. And it would push me to want to be better, but it also would make me second guess myself, and it would make me second guess my gifts and my talents and just my skills overall. And I always needed validation from other people. And honestly, I didn't learn to validate myself until my late 20s. Whether you become a good or great designer, it all depends on how you view yourself and how you view your designs. When I speak of validating myself, this is what I mean. When you first get started and someone asks, hey, what do you do for a living? You be like, I'm a designer, or I'm a creator, I'm an illustrator, I am whatever, even though you may not even started yet. But if that's what you want to do, stand on it, say it, let them know, hey, this is what I am and this is what I do, and I love it that much. And I'm going to continue to say that because that's what I am. Another one, instead of asking, hey, is this a good design? Ask yourself, does this meet the standard that I have set for myself? That allows you to gauge what's your standard of design that you want to stand on, right? Because everybody that you know is going to have their own opinion on art and design and all this other shit, right? But what do you believe is good design work? Because when you get hired at these jobs or these clients and stuff like that, they want what you can bring to the table. They don't give a damn about what Jack and Molly or whoever the fuck has to say about design. They're hiring you. So when you're starting off, build your own standard of design work. Make yourself the standard for you and what you want to do. Don't use nobody else's standards on your shit, because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to live with it regardless. Number three, get your foundation right. Look, if you got an eye for design, you're already ahead of the game. Like, you already got the raw talent at that point. So now you got to train your eye to understand what to look for when you're looking for a good design. You know, kind of figure out with your standards what makes a good design work, and think about the why. I would tell you to pay attention to logos, pay attention to ads, pay attention to the branding around you, and ask yourself, why does this work? Why does this not work? What would I change? You don't have to go around and bash nobody. You don't have to go around and like leave reviews like, oh, this is trash, I ought to move this over here. Don't do that weird ass shit. But in your mind, ask yourself what you would do to fix it, because this exercise will actually come to you in handy later on when you're working on another project and you're able to look at your own work and figure out what you would have done better, what you would have done differently. Really take time to get in your own brain and see why you feel the way you do about this design and what you would change. Or if you wouldn't change anything, take time to praise it. If you praise it in your mind and you praise it to the person, it will only help you out in the future, because now you can feel more inspired by it, and now you can take pieces of it and add it to your shit. And then you might design the greatest shit you've ever done just by being inspired by somebody else. And honestly, that's how you start thinking like a designer. Number 4, master the right tools. Look, you can have all the skills, all the talent in the world, but if you don't know how to work the software, you're wasting your time. And you're gonna be stuck wondering why you're not moving up in your career versus other people are moving up in theirs. And then you're gonna get bitter and you're gonna be a fucking hater like a lot of these people in these comment sections.
I hate you, I don't even know you, and I hate your guts.
Another one, celebrate the micro wins. And I'm gonna tell you why that's important for your mindset, just because if you celebrate the small wins, it gets your brain used to being happy when something goes right for you. Because often we celebrate the negativity, or we don't celebrate it, but like we highlight it, and your brain gets used to just highlighting the negative all the time. But when you teach it how to highlight the positive, it works more in your favor. Another one, create personal project. Use websites like goodbrief.io and practice on your skills and redesign some of your old artwork, and compare yourself to how you were a month ago, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. For me, guys, I keep all of my artwork, I keep all of my design work, I keep everything that I've ever done, just because I like to compare myself to where I was at, and it lets me know how far I've come. So that's why I would tell you to create personal projects and try to outdo yourself. Don't compare yourself to nobody else, compare yourself to you. That way you are your standard. Number 5, build your skills and your style. Look, anybody can follow a tutorial and they can copy what they see on the screen on YouTube, and they can just do all that. But what's gonna separate you from other designers is how you develop your own style. In this internet age, everybody is a carbon copy of each other. I see that shit in basketball often. Like when I see like the younger AAU guys in like college and see the NBA, they all dribble the same, they all shoot the same, they all do the same shit. What's gonna separate you is understanding I can take pieces of everybody's game, but I need to create my own. I need to be my own person. I need to not be a carbon copy of everybody else. And if it doesn't work, I need to be able to stand on that, because I'd rather be me than everybody else and do what the fuck they doing. You know, and that's the same with design work. I need you to understand that you get paid for being you. Jobs are hiring designers for their skills, for their vision, and for a project and what they can bring to the project, and how they handle clients, and how they handle working with other designers, how they handle taking advice from other designers. How do you take critiquing? You feel me? All those things matter. So don't just copy a trend, experiment, remix that shit. Whatever you need to do, find a lane and stick in your shit and make it work for you. Number 6, get that real world experience. You don't have to wait for the perfect job or the perfect client. You can start freelancing right now. You can go internship. You can just, like I said earlier, you can do work for some of your friends, or, you know, just practice. Because the more you practice, the more you get better at it. You're not gonna get rusty. And when you finally do get that client, you ready to go, you cook it, you feel me? If you got a 9 to 5, start side hustling, start doing side gigs. You should hit up the Craigslist creative section. That shit is still cracking in 2025/2026. Nigga, I just signed a client on that motherfucker last week, my G. I swear to God. I swear to God. And he got a bag. I know he got a bag because he told me the bag, and I seen the bag. And I got paid the bag. Another thing you could do is you could reach out to local businesses. One time when I was screen printing for companies and shit like that, there's this place in Oklahoma City called Sonic. I went up there, we saw that they were wearing hoodies, and the hoodies were outdated. And I was like, man, I have the screen print materials. I got a little extra money. I wonder what they would say if I just created a design for them, printed it out, and then took it up there and was like, hey, this is what I got, and I'll run y'all a discount. So I was like, fuck it, we're gonna do it. We went to the crib, I designed it up, I went to the garage, I screen printed it out, and I took the shit back up there the next day, and I signed them that same day. They got 50 hoodies in red, black, blue. They wanted all. I'm telling you, you just got to be creative when you do this shit. I signed a major corporation, Sonic, and that was the only one I got. Be creative. You don't always have to be stuck in the house on this fucking internet. Sometimes just going out and speaking to people and taking a chance will make you a shit ton of money, and it will give you more opportunities. When you do get that client, I need you to nurture that relationship. Be on point with your stuff. Reach out to them periodically. Make sure that you have a great dialogue back and forth. Make sure that you provide everything on time or early. Emphasis on early. Don't be lazy when you do get them. Don't take their money and run off. Have your contracts ready. Like, be a professional. You feel me? Be a professional. Have your shit ready when you do work with them, so that way they look at you like, oh my God, so-and-so was so amazing. I'd love to go back with them. I'm gonna tell Joe around the corner about them because I know he knows he needs some shirts done, or he needs a logo, or he needs a website, whatever the fuck. They're gonna put your name out there. And that's the best marketing you could ever get. Because when someone puts your name out there and they use the referral, they're coming to spend money, okay? And as long as you don't talk yourself out the money, you're good. That's the best money you'll ever get. It's easy, it's coming to you, it's flowing to you. You're not going out and chasing it. But in conclusion, guys, this career is extremely rewarding, but it's also extremely challenging, especially with the invention of AI and just everybody having access to graphic design tools and everybody claiming to be a graphic designer and a creative and blah, blah, blah. It comes with a lot of challenges, and it comes with a lot of frustration and struggle. So when you sign up for this, be prepared to have doubts about yourself, be prepared to get challenged, and be prepared to have to stand on 10 toes for your career and for yourself. In those times when you're down and you're struggling and you feeling like, damn, I ain't gonna make it, man. I don't know how I'm gonna make it till tomorrow. I'm gonna know how I'm gonna do this or do that. Those are the times when you really need to dig in and believe in yourself and believe in the choice that you made for your career. Because I promise you, if you decide on this and you decide to dedicate yourself to this, it's well worth it. You know, you're gonna learn so much about yourself. You're gonna learn yourself so much about, you know, how you can help other people, how they can help you. You're gonna have such an amazing career if you just stay locked in and stay focused on that. I know that to be true because I started off horrible and I built a 6-figure design career out of it, and you can too. But look, say this video didn't hit the spot for you. Say you need a little bit more one-on-one time. I got you. Hit the link in the description. I got portfolio reviews and I got career advice and whatever mentorship you might need, right? Go to my website, cop a consultation, and I got you. Or a portfolio review, whatever it is, I got you. And we can get started today. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great week, and I love y'all, and I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.